YouTube, and if you look up the channel, you'll see
Fearless can kind of work that out. SMG has some really good farm timings to hit with mid 1 and KP. The question is, will they take too much time to farm up? Because we know what Magnus needs. He needs Blink, he needs Echo Saber for the most part. Maybe even the Shadow Blade down line and BKB. So that's a lot. They've got some really good clump up potential here for SMG though. You don't want to force anything big with Mushi around, and MT Trust are spacing themselves nicely enough to not give that Undying some opportunities.
Yeah, this is not a smart fight for MTG. Q, he ran in for an Earth Spike. It's a bit of harassment out, but that'll be about it. It does seem like it's going to be a 3-for-1 trade, however, in terms of bounties. SMG able to get 3 for their own, and Masaros was only able to grab 1 on the Bristle. So it's going to be a bit of a net worth advantage to get things started for the side of Team SMG.
Even I think the major spike to watch out for is level 5 to 6. That's when the spells hit a lot harder for both sides.
Mid 1, able to pick up first blood there onto Q. Looks like it was just a spin. It can be quite frustrating as, well, now to attribute shift you do need mana. Arthur gonna get jumped on here. Fearless, nice rotation in. Arthur, he can hope for a deny on the Ancients, but no. He won't be able to get it. Leona X the one to take the kill.
Yeah.
Top lane, Leona. Top wave does connect KP. He'd love a skewer back. He might just get one now, the lift, and yeah, there it is, Leona. There's no way out of that one. Meanwhile, mid lane, SMG.
Dire's middle tower.
They're going to get the push start on the T1 mid tower and try to force the rotations in. Who's going to be there? Spike out, Fearless. Not going to vortex yet, but there's your Hex out. Omni was committed, but it's on the creep wave. Mid 1 does not kill anyone with it. Here comes Masaros on the Bristle. Mushi's going to be targeted. They don't have the nasal coup, but they'll go after the tombstone. Mushi, he does not have soul rip to heal it up, so they will be able to take it down, but they'll get Leona X instead.
Defense off.
They
Now
get the Abaddon kill.
They're the ones eyeing mid now.
Fearless. Zip in, he found Mushi. Trying to get some D-wards off. But looks like Mushi probably just going to forfeit his life away here to Fearless. We'll try to buy it a bit of time, but eventually the Staller will be able to take the kill, and Masaros is literally just going to turn his back and let the siege creep do the work. And it's working quite nicely, but here comes mid 1 with the rest of the team. Masaros going to be targeted, skewered, going to be off the mark. Masaros is still falling quite low, but not low enough. He's going to be okay. Leona X the one to drop first. Now Nia keeps going for more. He wants Q on the Lion. Q's going to try and run, but the Earth Spike is out from Arfu. Masaros, he's been purged up mid 1, he's got the defusal blade, and now the RP in from KP. No games here from the Magnus. And SMG, they're onto the mid tier 1 again. In fact, they're all TPing out. The mid 1, he'll be the only one to commit the TP fully as Nia. He'll stick in the mid. Jackie's going to come back in on the Morphling. The chain's out, Jackie. What can you do with this, Fearless? He's going to zip in, but the Remnant the other way now from Nia, and he's quite healthy. He should be just fine. MTG can't lock him down long enough. And once again, MTG are back into that T1 mid tower. I suppose without the RP up, they feel a lot safer, but Jackie's got to be careful. They still have a lot of damage output. There's your lift up. KP, he could not get the skewer off. Q. Earth Spike is there on the Ember. And now SMG group up. These mid-tier 1 towers just not going to last very long between these two teams, apparently.
Approach. And for SMG, they open up the map. They're going to look for more. They're grouping up top. Nea does have the Orb of Corrosion up along with Phase Boots, so he hits a lot harder. There's not even an Empower up on him yet. But once you start playing with that combo, right-click start hurting a lot more. Saving up for the quick Manta, and once you have the Manta, you're going to be protected from that Orchid. So they've got the counter items to the Storm timings here.
Rather frustrating just having no mana in the middle of a team fight.
Yeah, it's just not... It's not ideal for the Bristleback, and I know you're saying that you can play around the Bristle right now. They really, I don't think they can. KP, if he finds a good angle, can still lock in that Storm Spirit.
Masaros, he's going to get pincered in here. He's in a pretty big, awkward position. Shockwave, Masaros losing a lot of HP. Fearless going to go onto KP. Tombstone has been dropped on. KP's just fine. He might just turn here. Leona. More time going to be popped. KP still looking for the Storm. Not going to be able to find it, but they'll take the Abaddon.
Leona X, which is great. Just losing the Abaddon's not too bad. Masaros.
Yeah, he's getting dived underneath the tier 2 tower. Now they need some help. Fearless going to come in right onto Arfu with the silence out. We'll try to get rid of the Rubik, but he can't even get that. The heals are there. He does finally get him, but in the backside, the RP was committed. They lost Q already. Onto Jackie now, who's trying to take down KB. He will be able to get him, but mid one gets Masteros.
That's nearly 20 minutes and they're only about 2k behind. So they're keeping up in the farm. Jackie's getting a ton of farm out. Masteros and Fearless are pretty even in terms of build-up, and it's really KP that's playing behind for SMG. He's even going full utility on the Magnus, going for the Glimmer Cape instead. They do go for the Roche here though, and this one is something Motivate Trust absolutely can't give away. They need to spot it out, but they don't really have the best vision around the pit.
No, I mean, they're right around there, but they do not know this is happening. Even with KP walking out of the Roshan pit, they still don't see it because there's no wards on the right side. Maybe now they do, but it's going to be too late. Mid one can just finish off the Roshan and take the high ground. If Motivate Trust do not back off, mid one can just keep going with the siege creep. He's going to force the TPs back, it seems.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
There you go. There's one from Q, a second from Jackie. Can they kill the junk? Q has the Hex. Oh, he got a creep.
Oh, Q.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Bottom tower is under attack.
We've all done it. We have all done it. Fearless, he's going to zip in, look for KP. He will find the Vortex. They do at least get something for their trouble. A little bit unfortunate there on the Hex, though. I don't blame them. They understand how strong they are right now, and MTG still do not have an answer, it seems. Mid one, he'll get started on the bot tier 2. Masteros going to be purged up again. They want to drain the mana straight away. Masteros, he's almost already out. Mushi with the tombstone going to slow him down. Mid one still going, and now Masteros is completely out of mana, but he will have a soul ring to use. Q, he'll go for a Hex onto the chunk. Earth Spike not going to be on target. Masteros, Jackie, oh, he's been RP'd. They've got the Morphling, but the Aphotic Shield is going to save the day. Meanwhile, mid one, he's dropping low. He'll go for a spin. Fearless, he's in now. Onto the backside, but he's been caught out. He'll zip away.
Radiant's middle tower.
They kept going. Spike is there. They've caught the junk. Mid one is somehow still alive, though. They did not take out the Aegis. He's finally going to go down to Masteros. Neon, Mushi, both already dying, so now Motivate Trust. They can definitely keep going. They are a little bit low on mana, but Masteros, he does not care. He's in. Mid one, going to be targeted. No, he'll go after Leona. Jackie will keep focusing the junk, but again, the creep wave going to come in. Still Jackie taking a fair bit of damage, but mid one, he is surrounded and should eventually go down. But KP trying to help out. It's just not going to be enough. Mid one, still trying to run. Masteros getting lifted up. Mid one, he's going to be all right. Or is he? Q is trying to have a look. Instead, they're going to go after that mid lane as well. Mid one, going to get started on the Abaddon. Q is there with the Hex up into the Ethereal Blade. Jackie might blow him up. The Glimmer Cape is there. They cannot get him. The junk is going to be fine for now. Mid one is going to be on the spin away. They don't have the damage output. And they did not have the detection either. Mushi, he will die. Earth Spike out from Arfu is going to stop Masteros.
They have that added strength, added status resist. But there's that smoke on SMG.
Everyone's going to move in first. He'll chance off. They found Fearless. That's a massive target. The Storm is gone. Now the RP up, but it's only on Q. Still, they'll get the Lion and make sure that he won't be able to get those disables out, as now MTG have no way to fight. Just need to run. Borrowed time. Going to be popped out by Leona X, but the Rod of Atos is going to fly in, and Leona X is gone. A triple kill out for Nia.
Yeah, just very well played from SMG. Motivate Trust, I mean, they're kind of spaced out, so the RP's never big. It also means that the saving graces you have with the Dispels on your Abaddon, with the Lotus Orb on Masteros, couldn't fly out to save Fearless. So very well played coming out from SMG. And this time around, they're going to have Aegis, Cheese, and the Ag Shard. Swolty does get priority. It could be really good in mid one, just to give that Blade Fury move speed and random damage, which is really strong. And you could also opt to maybe give it to KP as well. The Horn Toss can kind of help with setup.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
KP. Cape out, sentry down, they've got him, they've got the Magnus, but Fearless has been lifted up, he'll get the BKB off. There's your finger, KP, he's gone. Onto Arfu now. That'll be your Rubik dead as well. SMG, not willing to fight without the full squad, just want to run now, but Ethereal Blade, nice man to dodge out from mid one. To avoid the Ethereal.
Radiant's
MTG.
middle tower
It's
is under attack.
it's a bit hard, and SMG didn't have RP up anyway on
Radiant's
KP.
middle tower has
Respawns are
fallen.
fairly short, so you're not going to find much more here from Masaros.
Skewer in, nice skill there from KP. Masaros immediately targeted, but the opponent shield does fly in to try and help out. He's still alive, still tanking. Mid one still trying to get him down, but now the Ethereal's out. Jackie gonna keep him even more protected. They'll go on to Q instead. They want the Lion Den first. Q, he will eventually drop Leona now. Is getting quite low himself as SMG still moving in, but here comes Fearless from the backside onto KP, but it's not gonna be enough damage. There's way too much heals flying out, and Fearless, he has been bashed, and he will go down.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Great team fight from SMG. They just got everything they could have asked for.
Dire's middle tower.
There's no buybacks on Motivate. So they're going high ground now. SMG should be 1 racks down.
Yeah, they've still got RP here as well on KP. They popped the BKB on Fearless and sounded RP.
Oh, they got the big one. Jackie has no aquatic shield to protect, and they just burst him down.
Dire's middle tower.
Great setup there by KP on the mag, and well, Jackie has buyback, but he does not want to commit it like this. Not when he has no teammates alive.
Dire's middle barracks.
And even when they are alive, John, I don't know if he really wants to commit it. He might just let 2 Raxes go down and
Dire's top
try to go
tower
from there
has
instead.
Yeah,
Dire's top barracks are
it's-
Oh, KP.
Oh,
He's caught another Leona X being dragged in to the grasp onto SMG. Masaros trying to back off. Leona, he will not have that privilege. Back mid one, trying to take the life of Masaros. Q can't help out because Nia is right at the backside, and they've got another.
is under attack.
Well, SMG, just look at the coordination now, John. You see mid one going after Masaros. Meanwhile, Nia, he checks for Q. He makes sure the line can't break the gap and get the Hex off.
Has fallen.
And now they're onto tier 4 towers. I think Motivate, they're going to buy back and try to defend, but it's looking very rough for them. Mid-one still has the Aegis. They have so much sustain. Mid-one is going to zip in onto Arthur on the backside, but Mid-one is going to come in with the spin now, and the batch comes down Fearless. He will be forced to zip away, but Q, he does not have zip available. Not on the Lion. It's Jackie. He will die and he will get the kill on Arthur. So he gets the Rubik. And SMG, they're going to back off. Fearless now zipping it right through 3 of them, but the batch is there into the Abyssal Blade. They have got the Storm. Jackie, he is still trying. Mid one, playing around here, but he's getting really stunned up for quite a while. Leona now dropping quite low, but KP is going to be targeted. Jackie, he'll find another. Back on the mid one. The man fight is upon us. The Junk burst them off. Mid one, which way do you go? Leona, he goes down. Another kill for the Junk. Onto Jackie again. Jackie is still trying to match one. There's your finger around Q. He'll get the job done. He'll interrupt. Now onto Arfu. They've got the Rubik down. He will glimmer cape, but it's not going to be good enough. Nia has been caught. The Ethereal, though, he'll get him. Fearless now. TP's into the outpost. Onto Arfu. They'll find another. Glimmer cape, not going to save. Jackie has the damage. And Dota Plus was saying that there was over a 90% chance that SMG would win. But you never really count Motivate Trust out. They've done this many times before. In fact, there's 2 heroes down with that buyback right now, John. So you never know what they could do.
oh yeah. They're going to try to force it. They have to respect the RP coming through. There is an RP and Omni ready to go from KP. And mid one.
Gonna go in with a spin. Jackie will spin himself. Bit of a Beyblade action here between these two. Mid one. We'll move in again onto Leona. No, they've got the Hex on. They've got the Jug. Mid one. He's gone. KP could not save him. He'll buy back, but KP is gonna drop with that buyback. Oh no, what have they done? In they go, Jackie. He smells blood on the water. He's onto the tier 4 towers. And how do you stop this? It's 2 versus 5. They've got 15 seconds for Arfu and Nia, but they've got to buy the timeout. And even without KP, I'm not sure if they can fight this. Masaros, he's going to front line. Now the Hex out. Fearless gets the Orchid. Back to the tier 4 towers, boys.
Under attack.
Ancient should be exposed very soon, but here come the respawns. Jackie, he's been bashed up. Mid one, gonna move in. Leonex trying to save him. The Ancient's still under siege, but mid one is trying to fight. Jackie fighting back. There's no damage flying out. Now Jackie's out of mana. This is looking really bad, but the Ancient is still falling. Motivate Trump. The Ancient's gonna keep focusing it down. They've got it.
Oh my God!
They get it. They get it done again. You can't count these guys